Experts fear Prince Harry will new brickbats against Prince Charles in his upcoming memoir. This warning has been issued by royal expert Richard Eden, and in his interview with Palace Confidential. He was quoted saying, "I feel really sorry for Prince Charles. The Queen was always going to be an extremely hard act to follow, and there'd been plenty of doubts about Prince Charles as king. He needs his sons to be supporting him and emphasizing what a good monarch he would be, and instead he has Harry launching these brickbats from across the Atlantic." Mr. Eden also went on to say, "I think this statement was definitely part of that, and I think there'll be worse to come. I do worry genuinely. I think that's an overstatement. I really do worry that eventually Harry will come out, perhaps, after the death of his grandmother, and come out against the monarchy altogether." Another royal expert, Richard K., told, "I think the difficulty for Prince Charles, every time now Harry opens his mouth, he's seen to chip away at his father's credibility, and this must be undermining their relationship," Kay said, adding that with Harry's memoir coming out in 2022, things may only get worse. They have on the horizon the prospect of Harry's autobiography or memoir. "We don't know what's going to be in it, but we do know he has spent some time digging into his mother's relationship with his father. They must be dreading the publication of that book and what it will mean," the expert explained. "We're edging closer to the Prince of Wales becoming monarch, and every time these embarrassing situations erupt with his son, it reminds people about why they have had problems with the prospect of Charles as king," he said. It appears that Harry's memoir could carry a lot of weight with the public when it's finally released. The Prince of Wales and Duke of Sussex are reportedly on speaking terms already. However, Eden has some concerns, suggesting that the father and son's relationship might worsen in the future. For Eden, there's a possibility that Prince Harry will voice out his stand against the monarchy. If he does, it will only damage his relationship with his dad. "I think there will be worse to come," Eden continued. "I do worry that eventually, Harry will come out, perhaps after the death of his grandmother, and come out against the monarchy altogether. I think he's probably holding his gunpowder for that moment." In July, Prince Harry announced that he was writing a memoir, and now, a royal expert revealed how Charles is likely feeling about Harry's book. "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become," the Duke of Sussex said in a statement announcing the memoir, over the summer, per Harper's Bazaar. "I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think." Harry added that he feels very grateful for the opportunity to share his story so that he can give people a first-hand account of his life. Of course, fans immediately began to speculate about what bombshells could be revealed inside the pages of the book. Royal expert Andrew Morton previously told Us Weekly that the royal family is a bit nervous about what Harry may reveal in his memoir, but that it seems likely Harry's father, Prince Charles, could take the brunt of any criticism. "If I was Prince Charles, I'd be looking for a pile of coats to hide under," Morton said. "I think we're going to see Charles once more in the firing line. The thing about Harry is that if you ask him a straight question, he'll give you a straight answer," he added.